Hello everyone! Today we are back with a new video, and as you can see I changed my model because the old one was already a year old and this is already quite a lot. So today what we are going to do is we are going to try 7 free art programs on PC. I don't have an iPad, and we are going to rate them based on if they are versatile, if they are beginner friendly, and if they are fun to use. So this is 3 points and we are going to see which one did the best. Of course, keep in mind that I am not a professional. This is entirely made for entertainment purposes, so don't take this too seriously if I say a program you like is bad. So enjoy the video. And there we are, we have our 7 art programs. Okay, so first one is ArtWeaver 3. So this one looks okay, it looks fairly easy to use. Where's the, okay, this is the brush. Oh jeez, did I create such a tiny canvas? Okay, it's okay. Oh, okay, yeah, I just created such a tiny canvas. Let me create a bigger one. Oh, okay, this, oh, whoa. It gives a pixelated look for some reason. This is weird. Okay, I think this one might be an older program, so I will try to not be too judgmental. Okay, size. So you change the size here. Oh, I don't like how pixelated it looks when you zoom out. So I will try on every program to draw my sauna. Oh my god, why isn't it? Oh, okay, this is weird. So like when you wanna zoom in, it is reversed. I think this might be a very old program, so I won't be too harsh with it, but it definitely feels, and it is not comfortable at all. Right off the bat, I can say that if you wanna draw professionally, this is not the one. This is definitely not the one. It feels pretty laggy. It feels really pretty laggy. Look, when you zoom out, it's so pixelated, it's so weird. Like here it's all smooth and all, and then you zoom out and boom, pixelated. Oh shit, I drew on the background all this time. Oh my jeez, no. Oh my god, no. Okay, I don't like it, so I'm going to finish real quick and boom, that's done. We are going to rate the program now. So is it beginner friendly? Since it is definitely another program, I will say it is quite beginner friendly. Is it versatile? So honestly, it's getting a 1 out of 5. I'm sorry to ArtWeaver, it's just not really good. And now, is it fun to use? So usually when I use older program like Paint or Paint 3D, I have a lot of fun because it is so, you know, there is a vibe that I usually really appreciate, but with this one, I don't know why, it's so laggy and I just don't really like the interface, so I will say it is not fun at all to use. I'm sorry, I really don't like it. So yeah, we are going to try the next one because this one wasn't really a success for me. Okay, so the next one we are trying is FireAlpaca. Alright, so okay, this already feels a lot better. Like a lot better. Okay, here you can change the size of your pencil. Okay, I like that you can change it that much. It isn't as pixelated as the other one, which I like. That's a plus to me, at least. So here we can add new layers, which is good. I appreciate. Oh, this is laggy and it creates, okay, so I see. When you go too fast, it creates this kind of even if you go circle, it will create this. Okay, I don't really like it, but I feel like it is. I feel like it is a quite common thing to happen with, like, you know, this type of apps, of programs. So I will say it's okay. Oh, that's the lasso tool. Okay, that's the fill tool. Okay, that is very good. That is very good. I don't see a liquify tool. Oh, okay, you can at least do that, which, okay, that's cool. I at least appreciate that they are some of the most important tools an art program needs, but where the freak is liquify? I can't find it. Okay, I like the way the lasso tool feels. It feels pretty good to use it, not gonna lie. So is it beginner friendly? It is pretty beginner friendly. There's no liquify tool, but that's not really the question. So yeah, I will give it a 5 out of 5. Now, is it versatile? It kind of is versatile. You can do a lot of stuff. However, again, pretty old. I would guess it is a pretty old program, and it misses some crucial stuff like the liquify tool. So I will say 2. Now, is it fun? Definitely not the funniest, but it's much better than the previous one. So I will say it is a 2. Okay, so I just realized that I had the confused face on. I don't know for how long I've had the face on, so my bad. It should be back to normal now. So next one is going to be GIMP. Okay, jeez, this doesn't feel right. Is that all the brushes we have? Oh my, that's nothing. Okay. Guess I have to do with that. It's not the most I've ever seen, let's say. At least there is pressure sensitivity, which is, you know, I appreciate it. I don't really like the feeling of this liquify, but at least I'm not going to complain. There is a liquify here. Not like FireAlpaca. Let me like erase this and redeem myself because this doesn't look good at all. Alright, how do I... You can't just erase and... Holy shit, okay. And there you go. Take a little kissy. So, first, was it beginner friendly? Surprisingly, I expected a lot harder to understand, but it was pretty beginner friendly. I will say it is quite, it's not very versatile. I will give it a 1. And fun, I'm sorry, it's really not fun to use. That's pretty personal, but for me, not fun to use, really not fun. Just because I have to press Ctrl to like zoom in and zoom out. That's already a problem to me. I don't understand why I should have to do that. I don't like it. The infamous Ibis paint on PC. I have like expectations for this one, you know, but like not in a good way. Okay, so I am pretty used to the program already since I've been using it for years on you know. But yeah, I want to say that 1 hour per day is crazy. This is nothing. It really shows that it is made for a phone, because the interface, or even like an iPad or something, is really not what you would expect from an ad program on PC. So here we have all of the brushes without having to watch an ad, which that's a good thing. I like it. I like that. But yeah, definitely the one thing that makes the PC version of Ibis Paint infamous is the fact that you can only draw for 1 hour per day if you don't want to pay. I don't really understand why they did that on the PC version. This feels like a pretty weird decision. Okay, at least some of my shortcuts do like work, but some don't. That's just because I customize them, so of course it's not gonna work all the time. I will say it's not as bad as I thought. I see no lag. It's pretty much working normally. It is very clear, it's very easy to use. Here you have the filters, you have the lasso tool. Yeah, my thing is in French, don't mind, it's okay. I'm translating what I have to translate for you, don't worry. I would like to stream, like, I don't know, be on Twitch and all. I feel like it could be fun, but I don't know if anyone is going to watch my live, so my live streams. So honestly, kind of scared. I don't really know. If I was confident, I would at least like have one viewer to talk with in the chat and not feel all alone. I would probably like be more confident doing streams. However, I feel like nobody would like want to listen to me yap for hours straight. So I don't know. Tell me in the comments if you don't mind. I would really like to know if you would like live streams and all. This could also be a way for me to post more content, because if I have like live stream to post, it could be nice, you know. So far, I feel like this was despite everything, this was my favorite experience. I'm kind of based anyway, but this was my favorite program so far. First, is it beginner friendly? Well, pretty obviously, it's Ibis Paint, so of course it is. It is very beginner friendly, that's for sure. Now, is it versatile? Again, I would give a 5. I would give a 5 because Ibis Paint, super versatile, like really super versatile. And on the PC version, you have access in the demo mode to absolutely all of the, all of them. As I can, I think you have access to all filters, which is pretty crazy to me. You know, that's quite impressive that you have access to everything for free in the demo. However, the fact that you have only 1 hour per day to draw for free makes it less versatile to me, because it means you either have to draw very like stuff that really don't take much time, or you have to stop drawing, you draw 1 hour, then you have to wait for the next day to keep going, then you have to wait again for the next day to keep going if you want to draw something that takes a long time. So that is not optimal at all. So for this, I will give it a 2.5 out of 10, out of 5. I know, fun. Again, Ibis Paint on phone, super fun, super easy to use. Now, Ibis Paint on PC, it is less fun because the shortcuts that usually work on PC, on even like older programs, won't work here. Like on my stylus, when I press, nothing happens. I have to press the screen and stay like this, and then I can select my colors, because this is how you do on the phone version, and they didn't change that. And again, the time limit makes it so that you can't really like, it's not fun if you want to draw like stuff that take a long time, so it takes away a lot of the fun, and that is a problem again. And even imagine if you start drawing, alright, so you start drawing, you're super concentrated, you're focused, you're like, you're filled with determination, and suddenly the timer clicks. And that's it. You can't draw. You have to wait. I feel like that could be like super frustrating, like really frustrating, and take away from the fun a lot. So I will give it a 3 out of 5, because that's just not optimal at all. But nonetheless, very good. This is the one I've heard about for so long, and I know this one, probably a lot of you are drawing on this one. I have one member in my community in particular that I'm thinking about right now, who draws on this program. Lotus, this is your big up. I'm drawing on your program. Look at this. Okay, right off the bat, seems pretty clean. The interface, very clean. Shortcuts do work. That is good too. That is pretty good too. So I like that they add a layer that is on the background. Because on some of these programs, I've noticed that they immediately put me on the background layer, which is annoying. And this one at least does create a transparent layer. So I like that. That's a plus to me. That's a plus in my agenda. I'm kind of drawing in silence because, like, I don't know. It actually feels quite professional. My question is, where is Liquify? Where is my Liquify? I can't find it. Is there no Liquify in Krita? No, there has to be Liquify. I can't believe there's no Liquify. Where's Okay. So I'm genuinely trying to find Liquify, but I don't know. I don't know how to find it. So if you are used to Krita and you know where it is, I would be very curious to like know where it is, because right now I'm kind of like, I don't know. Where is it? I think we're gonna stop here with Krita. I'm just gonna add like a little shine, a little shine, because I'm feeling fancy. Maybe even, wait, I'm feeling super fancy. Maybe we can even add a little shadow. Now we're super fancy. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here. Is it beginner friendly? I will say, I think it is beginner friendly. It is pretty easy to... Well, I think it is pretty easy. I'm pretty used to this type of programs and apps, and also I usually know where to find stuff, but I think a beginner should approximately know where everything is. Maybe a 4, because something like Ibis Paint is much more easy for people to understand, I think, just because it has even less stuff going on, and it has a tutorial that launches as soon as you open the app for the first time. Now, is it versatile? From what I've seen from Lotus and her art, and other like YouTubers like that would draw on Krita, yeah, the app seems to be pretty versatile. There are stuff that I couldn't find, such as the fill tool with the lasso, and the Liquify tool that I couldn't find after looking for a little while. So that's weird, but I will say it is versatile. I will just like remove a point for not finding the... And now, is it fun? It is fun. I think that's the one I spent the most time on. This one, and probably Ibis Paint too, but I would say it's this one. So yeah, definitely fun. Krita might just be the winner of this video, even if we are undone. Okay, so now this one. I really like the look of it. I don't know why. It looks so simple, and I don't know. It makes me wanna... Okay, I think this is the maximum. I think maybe this is the most I can do. Oh wow, okay. Okay, it's transparent. A PC thing. It looks like something you would find typically on an iPad. Oh my jeez. Can I remove this? How do I remove this? Oh, okay, like this. Where's the... Okay, so here you have different like, yeah, brushes. My question is, okay, so this is where I really like... I have to say, I really appreciate the look of this one. It looks like something that was taken from an iPad and was put on a PC, I don't know. I don't think this is the type of thing you would use as a professional. I think this is most likely the type of drawing program that you would use mostly to doodle, you know. This gives such a fun little feeling, like I'm just drawing mindlessly, you know, without caring too much, just having fun. It's not overwhelming. There aren't like 1,000 stuff going on the screen, and this is why this type of like drawing programs always like feel appealing to me, because you can just doodle and it's fine, you know. You don't care if if it looks perfect or not. It isn't for merchandising, it's not for commissions, it's not because you are especially trying to become an art god. You're just like enjoying your life. And I think that's good too. Drawing should be about having fun too. And I think you can have a lot of fun on this type of house because it's just so like not overwhelming. You look like you still have a lot of options. You can like transform and stuff. That's pretty good actually. Pretty good. I like it. I really like it. One thing that could be a problem is that some of a lot of my shortcuts don't seem to work, which that's a bit annoying. But I don't know, that doesn't bother me. That why can't I draw? Why can I not draw? Hello? Hello? I'm drawing. Why aren't you? What is happening? What did I do? Oh my god, I can't draw. How do I draw? Let me draw. I've tried like different stuff and I cannot draw. I don't understand. It's weird. So I think I broke the thing. I think I broke it because it's not working. It isn't working. So okay, so for beginner friendly, first it is 5. It's a 5 out of 5. I have nothing to say. For versatility, if it's versatile, is it versatile? Honestly, it seemed pretty damn versatile. I looked through it. There were like layer modes and filters, and you could liquefy, you could transform. So honestly, even if it's not the most pro one, I would say it's a 4 out of 5. And is it fun? It would have been a freaking 5 out of 5. It was about to be a 5 out of 5. However, I do not appreciate what happened. So instead, I'm going to I will take away 1 point. This single point. And I'm sure that this was about to be better than Krita. But this stupid bug makes me unable to draw for some reason. And for this is getting a 4 out of 5. Okay? Bad. I'm angry. This is me right now. This is me. I genuinely don't understand why you did that. Like, why? So, I think it is time for the conclusion. Here are the final results. So I hope this video helped you if you were hesitating on which program to use. Well, here you go. Here you got some results. So yeah, if you like this video, don't hesitate to subscribe and put on a like. You know, always feels good to see that people like my videos, and you can also comment. You can share what's your favorite art program if you feel like it, and if you disagree with anything I said in the video, or you think I was too harsh or anything, don't hesitate to tell me. Also, a little advertisement for myself. I have a Ko-fi, and on this Ko-fi I sell merch. I've got a hoodie, a little Hana hoodie, which is one of my, well, it's both an OC and also my girlfriend's sauna, so yeah, there's that. And then there is a Sasha t-shirt, which is an original character of mine, and if you want it, it is available on Ko-fi. So I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!